Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Listen, what's raining? You know what's crazy? Hold on. You know what's crazy? I actually checked my weather like 3 times today to see if it was going to rain. And it said no every time, Mr. G. Every time, Mr. G, it said it wouldn't rain. Now it's raining. Go figure. Anyway, let's talk about it. So, you see the title. See the thumbnail. Hey, what does that mean? Not gentrified enough. So, I want to tell you guys a story. Stories with Chris New in real estate, right? I should start that up, but I got a lot of stories. All right, so my first year in real estate, I was a rental agent. I was trying to be a rental agent, right? Still trying to figure it out. And just taking it like one day at a time. I wasn't the best like I am now. I was still the best dressed then, but now it's on a whole different level. What? Anyway, I'm just teasing. Anyway, so it was an apartment. Again, I'm in New York. I'm in Brooklyn, right? So there was an apartment on Adelphi Avenue, or on Adelphi. Sorry for the cracking in the thing. There was an apartment on Adelphi, and sorry about that. There was an apartment on Adelphi, and my mentor at the time, Calvin Thomas. Calvin Thomas, great, love him to death. He like really took me under the wing and showed me a lot of what I know today, right? A lot of my style come from him. And he put me on this listing on Adelphi, not Adelphi. And he basically told me, Chris, I'll put you on this listing. Whoever rents it first gets the commission. Cool. You feel me? So what happens is I get an inquiry, we get an inquiry, and I reach out to them first. Boom, cool. So I meet them at the apartment, and I'm there, and it's a small apartment, right? Living room is very small. It's a 2-bedroom. Bedroom on both sides, one on this side, one on this side, and I don't believe there was any closets. There was one closet right next to the bathroom. So you walk in, kitchen is here. Kitchen is nice, but it's small. Living room is small. Got the 2 windows or 3 windows facing. Bedroom on this side, closet in the back. Because that was like everything's over here. The closet's in the back, bathroom on the left-hand side. I think they were asking for $1950. So they called me. I was in contact with this female, and they called me, or I'm looking outside and I see them, and pull up in a nice gray car, right? A sedan. And this lady steps out, and she is gorgeous. Like, she is beautiful, right? Don't tell my wife I said this, but she was beautiful. I mean, body, like, whoo, what? So I actually thought she was I thought she was Latina. She wasn't. She was Caucasian. She was a white lady, but she was gorgeous. And I'm like, and she was built. Like, I was like, wow. So then on the other side, I didn't realize that it was going to be somebody else there. So on the other side of the passenger side, a black guy comes out, and it's kind of nerdy, but whatever, he has his own swag. It's like the preppy swag. He had the bow tie, nice tight. His shirt was nice, if I can remember. Tight shirt, bow tie, short sleeve, button down, some tight pants, and I don't remember if he had sneakers or shoes on, but he looked nice, but like had like the nerd swag. Like, no offense to anybody that's just like that, but I'm just, So as I'm there, they come. I let them upstairs. I go downstairs and I show them upstairs. Ooh. And if you actually, if you guys, it's not going to mean much, but if you guys go to my Instagram, Chris Newton Real Estate, sort of like at the bottom, I got a picture of some stairs where it's just going up. It was like some nice spiral stairs. I thought that picture would be fire. Don't know why, but I thought it'd be fire. That's actually the apartment. That's actually like the building. Let me say that. So, sorry about that, guys. I'm tired. So come upstairs, and again, beautiful lady. And I know I keep putting like staying on that, but it's vital. So beautiful lady, nice green eyes, so on and so forth. Handsome guy, dark skin, a little darker than me, like about 3 to 4 shades darker than me. Preppy haircut, bow tie, whatever. And they're looking around, but whatever. Then they say, and of course, in my part, I wasn't good at selling the apartment as I am now. So I'm just thinking, hey, let me just show here you go. Look around, there's not much to see. You like it, you don't. I'm not like, I'm basically kind of be. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. So I'm basically being a tour guide at the moment, which isn't good. It's not good selling, but I didn't know any better at that point in time. So I just let them look around the place and go about my business. She's like, matter of fact, I'm lying. The guy, he comes back and he says, I don't like this is a good, this is a nice place. It's a nice space, nice place, nice place, but it's really small. So, I have to respond and say, I didn't respond the correct way. I did tell him, like, listen, this is the area that you like, and this is the budget. Unfortunately, this is what's happening in the area. Now, I didn't have a bunch of access to a bunch of other apartments. I'm going off of what I think I should say rather than knowing what I should say, right? So, rightfully so, he says, well, listen, I don't like this place. He says a little aggressively, but whatever. It wasn't like towards me, so I didn't care too much. But he says, I wouldn't pay $1,950 for this apartment. I would pay $1,500 for this apartment. Now, what I should have done at that moment is, do you think if you would actually pay for $1,500 for this apartment, put in an application at $1,500, let's see what we could do. That's what I should have did. I didn't say that, I actually think, I don't know if I challenged him. I can't remember, but in my mind, I'm kind of remembering going back and saying that, how did you get those numbers or something like that? I'm not so sure how I said it. But he kind of went to, well, I do have another apartment in Bushwick, right? So not at Delphi, is like in Fort Greene, if I'm not mistaken. So I tell him about an apartment that both Calvin had, he put me on as well, in Bushwick on Hancock Street. So I tell him about that. I send him the address. We had the exclusive, so it was cool. I send him the address, and we're supposed to see it the next day, so tomorrow, basically. So send them the address through text message. They go. They're not supposed to go, but they go, whatever. And I get a text message again from the girlfriend. Remember, she was the one I was really communicating with. And she says, we drove by the apartment today. We're not going to take it. I don't think it's gentrified enough. You don't think it's what? I don't know how to respond to that at this time. So I'm saying, I tell Calvin, and he's like gentrified, huh? Well, let them know that you can't, send them to a place because of the culture and things like that. So I tell them that, but do you want to see anywhere else? But they don't respond back. Now, till this day, this is 2, 3 years ago. This is about 3 years ago. I'm offended by it. Okay, so this is why I'm offended by it. Few factors, and the gentleman is from Brooklyn. He's from Crown Heights, if I'm not mistaken. This is the thing that frustrated me so much about it, is because when we think of gentrified, we think of tearing down the old buildings, bringing in white people. Like, this is like the basic thought of gentrification. You know, bringing in white people, moving the blacks out, moving the Spanish people out. Like, this is what we're thinking is the typical thing of gentrification. There's a little more than that, but as a whole, that's when you think of gentrification, that's what you think of. So, like, I've even had, white clients ask me, like, Chris, like, what's really gentrification? Is it moving out the blacks and bringing in white people? Like, is that what gentrification? Like, white clients asking me this, like, that I'm working with, and I can't go into it, but that's, conversations that white people are having with me, questions that white people have. So, as a broad, that's kind of what we're thinking gentrification is, because we know that the Black and Latinx community, we're more so known for being of the lesser, like, as far as riches are concerned, right? As like impoverished, like, as far as the poverty level, like, you think of those communities or that community, right? So what's Bushwick, especially that area, typically Spanish and Black. So for a white woman to text me with a Black boyfriend and say, we're not going to move here because it's not gentrified enough, I was vexed. But what even made me more vexed, I didn't know who to be mad at. Like, you ever had an argument with your significant other and you just kind of laugh at the person, like, you don't even know what you're mad at. Like, you just mad. You just want to be mad. You don't even know why you're mad. You mad. You mad, right? You ever did that? I do it to my girlfriend all the time. She gets so frustrated with me, but I do it all the time, right? Just being silly. She gets, oh, for shame, right? But, like, that's how I felt. Like, I know I'm mad, but what am I mad at? Am I mad that she got the nerve to tell me this? She got the nerve to feel this way? Where you feel how you feel? You got the nerve you brave enough to tell me this? Or should I be mad at him for them having that conversation and him being okay with it? Unless she ain't tell him. Like, how do you say we're not going to be around your people? I don't get it. We're not moving here because, and again, the reason why I stayed on the beauty for so long is because a lot of men tend to overlook things because of how beautiful their counterparts are. Unless it's a situation of hypergamy on the man's side towards the women. You feel me? Like, I was so freaking by, like, huh? It's not gentrified enough. So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to tell you, like, okay, I totally understand. Like, what am I supposed to do? Now, there's a bunch of people out here that don't know if Christians Black, if Christians Latin, or something like that. Like I'm a little. Look, I ain't going to unleash all my secrets, but that was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. That was crazy to me. So I just wanted to give y'all that real fast. I'm getting a phone call. All right. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. ChrisNewtonRealestate.com on everything. Have a good one, guys.